Even midday, that have been around. Because we got engaged, now we have some here. We are going to start with the Honorable State Minister for Karamoja. That is the Honorable Nandutu Agnes. She had earlier on appeared.
And I have made my submissions. And as I submitted before this committee earlier, I said I received 2,000 pieces of iron sheets, and also informed this committee that I have the iron sheets. And members asked me why I should not return the iron sheets to the office of the Prime Minister, but I told this committee that I would do according to any advice from any of the institutions that are investigating this matter. And as you are aware, the parallel investigation is going on by the Inspectorate of Government, police, and Parliament. And we have already appeared and submitted a number of documents to all these institutions. And following the advice of police, I was advised to hand over the iron sheets, and that is what I have done. I no longer possess the iron sheets. Thank you, Madam Chair and honorable members.
Thank you. That is the supplementary submission she has made to what she had stated earlier before the committee. Any other comment from any person? She's telling us the iron sheets are no longer with her. That has handed over. Whom did you hand over?
Madam Chair, I handed the iron sheets over to police.
Police.
Yes.
How many?
2,000 iron sheets.
Did you get all 2,000 or beyond?
I got 2,000 iron sheets from OPM.
Did you get twice?
No, I got only once in June.
In June,
yes.
The one for last year?
Yes, Madam Chair.
When did you hand over the iron sheets to the police?
It's about 2 weeks ago.
Can we have evidence to that?
Maybe I'll send to the committee. I'll send the paper to the committee. I'll send to your office, Madam Chair. Tomorrow.
Any comment? It's open to discussion.
Thank you, Chair. I want to appreciate the Honorable Agnes Nandutu, the State Minister of Karamoja Affairs. Chair, yes, it is true, it is our second appearance before the committee. It would have some interest best if the Honorable Minister come with some documentation detailing how she received the iron sheets, acknowledging receipt of the iron sheets. That is one. Secondly, Chair, I have been trying to follow up what is the working relationship between the State Minister for Karamoja Affairs and the Cabinet Minister for Karamoja Affairs. If you carefully listen to what is happening, how she has made the presentation, it clearly tells there is mismatch. It clearly tells that the two officers in the same department of Karamoja Affairs seems to have disconnect. Seems to have disconnect in the sense that the State Minister seems not to be owning what is taking place. If you are to say you received 2,000 iron sheets and you kept them, then you hand it over to police. The question would come, did you receive them just for a keep? Then after hearing complaint, you handed over? Did you participate in the donation as being a state minister in the same docket of the Karamoja Affairs? Were you aware that what was taking place was irregular to the supplementary budget order that was meant for Karamoja, but it was donated to another people? How did you advise your senior minister on the irregularities? Did you take steps to caution and advise your senior colleague whom you work together, you are the state, that what was happening was wrong? Thank you.
Thank you, colleagues. We don't want the reoccurrence of what happened in just concluded meeting to happen here. All what you are asking were answered. We had a full session with her. Members are here who attended the meetings. So let's ask new things. I think the new things are one, from her just concluded submission, or if there's any other thing we want to ask her, based on the new investigations which we did from the field. Otherwise, all those questions were answered.
Chair, that said, I want to admit that I was not there on the day the state minister appeared. And that is why I'm asking that. And being one of the subcommittee chair that went to Karamoja, to Karea, Gabon, and continued, let me now post another additional question. It might not be a question as such, but an inquiry. Honorable State Minister, while at the field in Karamoja sub-region, one of a leader actually was appreciating you a lot on the part of sensitization. That you began a very good sensitization of the Karishunas to hand over positions of the gun. Then abruptly, you ended. What happened exactly? Why did you stop it? Did not proceed with it? Were you stopped not to continue with that particular orientation?
Thank you, Chair. However, I also want to, I sincerely want to sympathize with her, because I remember the last meeting encounter we had, she said she had started identifying beneficiaries in our community. So I feel sorry, I don't know what she's going to tell her people, because now that she doesn't have the handsheets, she's going to get into another expense of maybe using her personal money to go and purchase handsheets for the people who are affected by the landslides. Yeah, so what my colleague asked you about mobilization is I got information that at one point someone gave you instructions to get out of the field because you had started mobilizing and moving down to speak to the country, which was quite effective. So that is what we mainly wanted to know. And then also, normally when you go to police and you have something in form of evidence, maybe like something like the handsheets we're talking about, they normally take photos. There are those pictorial moments. Was that moment there that you had to take photos with the handsheets, or they just handed them silently?
Chair, from the previous meeting I've learned, and also the Prime Minister was giving handsheets as far as 10 years back. Year in, year out, with what the nation is. And I'm now coming to realize that much as there are beneficiaries of our handsheets from the records of the store, we may be unable to tell whether those handsheets which the beneficiaries got we are part of the supplementary budget made for Karamoja, or it was the normal routine of people getting iron sheets from the office of the minister. For example, if I look at only when I got iron sheets in June, before the supplementary budget, if I start to be collected. Now we're looking at iron sheets, which were the supplementary budget made for the commissioners. It now brings again, it refreshes my mind now. To what are we really looking for? Because if the list of the beneficiaries had been given by the minister for Karamoja, and he says I erred, but these are the people he gave, A, B, C, D. Now those would be the people we are looking at. But for this case, where we got the list from another source of the beneficiaries, not from the minister herself, then I keep asking myself if we are really proceeding well. Because some of the said beneficiaries are now coming to realize you are from the iron sheets, not from the supplementary budget. If that is true, that's true.
I think, thank you so much. Let me clarify on that.
Yes.
Honorable member. We took a decision as a committee that we should look at iron seats given out in last year's distribution or donations and this year, because the diversion or mismanagement of iron seats meant for Karamoja started with the ones for the regular budget, which was from June, but also the one for launching the program was taken from the one from the regular budget. So we have agreed as a committee that we need to do analysis on why money is meant for Karamoja for specific activities were diverted right from the launch of the program, which falls under a supplementary budget. So, honorable colleague, we are proceeding well. We have two lists, the one for June last year and the one for this year. We are looking at the mismanagement in a holistic manner, both from the regular budget and also the supplementary budget. And we have the list, maybe honorable, maybe secretariat. Let's give members adequate information if they request. We keep updating people who join us in mid. We appreciate that some of our colleagues went for official duty. By the way, we registered your absence, even in the house. We registered your absence, so we can still update you. We have two lists. The secretariat gave us, the one for last year and the one for this year. But the diversion started right from the launch. And we are not happy for that diversion. Why should the iron seats meant for regular activities be used for launch of a specific activity which has its own budget? So we took a decision as a committee and we are moving very well. And if there are other issues, we can ask. Yes, Honorable Lorika.
Yes, thank you, Honorable Chair. I just want this from Karamoja Affairs is meant to address issues of Karamoja. That means even those iron sheets that were bought within that regular budget were meant for the vulnerable people in Karamoja, not other regions. So I think we're moving right. Thank you.
To my brother Sasaka, the items purchased by the Minister of Karamoja Affairs is not meant for the ministers or staff of Karamoja. It is for the people of Karamoja. All what was being done was a malice to the people of Karamoja. Because those iron sheets, be it from the regular budget or from the supplementary, were meant to benefit the people of Karamoja. And to come to my Honorable Minister, Agnes, thank you so much for being transparent and for loving the Karamoja people. There is only one thing, that however much you are innocent, you condoned the act of these iron sheets. Because You did not come out clearly as a minister for Karamoja or state minister for Karamoja. You waited to be caught in the net. Is when you started to express your innocence. If you really had love for Karamoja, you should have been the #1 state minister to come out and say, you know what, the assets meant to transform Karamoja are being mismanaged. So, on that note, we may not also take you lightly because you conspired with those who are looting Karamoja. I only pray that if all goes well, you restrain from condoning the bad actors and come out clearly as a minister for Uganda designated to serve the people of Karamoja. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Madam Chair, that I appeared before this committee and I appeared before this committee in camera. There are things that I said in camera.
This is your third time, right?
This is my second time.
First you came.
Yeah, third time. This is my
third one.
This is my and I said them in camera and they are being repeated. The same questions are being repeated. So I asked the members maybe to
That one I responded that you
Yes.
answered.
and most of them, the only pertinent question I need to respond to here is to provide evidence of receiving the iron-sheets and handing them over to the police. And that, Madam Chair, I am going to present these documents in your office tomorrow morning by 10 o'clock.
Yes, do it through the clerk. Yes, do it through the clerk. Members, this is her third time to appear. And all these questions were asked. But bear with us. The good thing is you're also a member of parliament. Not that we come here daily, even myself.
And I have covered such committees for many years, so I understand, Madam Chair.
Even me at times, I need some sitting. So with that, we are going to give you leave. But as you said, tomorrow at 10, please come with 25 copies. When we sit to write our report, we want members to look at these documents.
Most obliged, Madam Chair, members.
Thank you. Can we have now the Honourable Minister? We are ready to proceed. We gave you invites twice. You did not turn up. And did not go well with us because you are the principal witness in this matter. But also you are still the Minister for Karamoja. And we respect you based on that position. So now that you are here, you can let us know why you have missed our earlier schedules. You have really pushed us back because right now we should be ending our investigations. Without listening from you in relation to other matters, we cannot proceed. And therefore we cannot proceed